Competitive positioning. When putting a residential property on the market, how would you define successful outcomes? For most, it would be obtaining the highest price possible in the shortest amount of time, and then with the least hassle and inconvenience. If we accept that working definition, the absolute factual, provable way consistently to create successful outcomes for sellers is understanding the merits of competitive positioning and putting it to the test. Okay, let's define that. What is competitive positioning? Competitive positioning is doing sufficient research to ensure your initial offering, your original list price, positions your property as the best value in that market sector, all things considered. Competitively positioned properties achieve the highest price obtainable in the shortest amount of time with the least hassle because, by definition, they create competition. In fact, a good working definition for residential real estate is that it's competition for the next best property in any given location and price point that drives the price and shortens the market time between. That's it. Competitively positioned properties attract competition because there's typically a group of motivated buyers looking for the best value across all locations and price ranges. These buyers are motivated by the fact they've discovered, perhaps by missing an opportunity or two, where they either were too late or failed to get their offer accepted. They come to know that there's always competition for the best. So now, metaphorically speaking, they're hovering, waiting for that next best value to come to market. It's the competition amongst the hovers that generate the early offers, which tend to be the best offers, as there's no reason for the seller to come down in the price. They're attracting buyers who recognize the values there, realizing there's likely going to be competition. They're going to have to move quickly. Other buyers are going to recognize the value, which explains why first offers tend to be the best. What needs to be understood, now this is critical, is when sellers miss the motivated hovers, they've missed their best opportunity to sell for top dollar because the hovers, get this, tend not to come back. They're conditioned for the hunt, that they're always looking for those new best values that come to market. You've heard the truism, in real estate as in life, there's always competition for the best. As agents, a key way we bring value to our clients is through educating them to the merits of competitive positioning. It's challenging because it's often counterintuitive. Counterintuitive because of fear of loss, of leaving money on the table, which tends to cause sellers to want to pad the initial price in anticipation of low offers. Now that's natural, it's understandable, but it's likely a mistake. The mistake is that in padding the price, they run the risk of missing the hovers, which will cost them marketing time. You've heard time is of the essence. Well, actually, time is the enemy. To make this point, there's this generic graph showing that buyer activity is front-end loaded. Here we see the hovers. Okay, now for the proof. Specifically, can we prove that competitive positioning to attract the hovers generate the highest price in the shortest amount of time? Can we do that? Can we prove it? Yes. Using a program called BrokerMetrics that has a pricing analysis module, we can prove that sellers who competitively position their property so they don't have to suffer any price changes, they get it right from the beginning, on average sell in about a third of the time, 2/3 less time. And if not sold for the original price, they'll take less of a negotiated discount. In other words, they net more than those properties that have had one or more price changes, padding the price. We could say that that's because they've missed the hover. So once again, as I stated from the beginning, the absolutely factual, provable way to consistently create successful outcomes for sellers is understanding the merits of competitive positioning.